Alright, after yet another international break, the Premier League is back with Matchday 12 of the 2024-25 season. So with that in mind, guys, as always, let's have a look at the 5 games that I'm looking out for this weekend in the Premier League. We've got games from Saturday lunchtime all the way to Monday night, but which 5 do I think look the best and most entertaining? Well, I'm going to start with the early kickoff on Saturday as usual. Leicester City against Chelsea. Chelsea are doing very well at the moment, up at the top of the table. Leicester City, meanwhile, they're doing okay, I suppose. They're a bit outside of the relegation zone at the end of the day, but they're going to need to pick up points, obviously, as the season goes on. They haven't won in the previous 3 games after picking up a couple of wins before that, so they'll be looking to get back to winning ways. Chelsea, meanwhile, I mean, unbeaten in like the last 3, 2 draws included in that, but of course a pretty decent one against Arsenal last time out before the international break. But how do I see this going? Well, I think it'll be tight, to be honest. I think it'll be a tight game. I think Leicester will be a difficult team for Chelsea to play against, but I think Chelsea are just going to have too much for them. They're looking like a team reborn under Enzo Maresca at the moment, their managers. So I'm going to go with a Chelsea victory, but I'm going to make it tight. I'm not going to go with the favourite scoreline, though. I'm going to go with an entertaining one. I'm going to go with a 3-2 victory for the Blues in this game. Next up, let's head over to Arsenal. Arsenal very much needing to get a win. They are desperate to get a win. They haven't won in their previous 4 games. Meanwhile, Nottingham Forest, they're actually even on points with Arsenal at the moment, on 19 points near the top of the table. They're having an incredible season. They did have a disappointing loss last time out to Newcastle United at home, but they are unbeaten away from home. They haven't lost a game away from home. Arsenal, meanwhile, like I said, they are desperate to get a victory. They need to get a victory to get up there with Manchester City and Liverpool to try and close that gap down. Even at this early stage of the season, it's not looking too great for them. But how do I see this one going? Well, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a draw. I really would not, but I'm going to back Arsenal with it being at home. I'm going to go with Nottingham Forest's first away loss of the season. Sorry, Tricky Trees fans, I've got to do it. So we'll have to see what happens, of course, but I am going to go with Arsenal to win this one. I'm going to go with their scoreline 2-1. Next up, we have Manchester City against Tottenham Hotspur. Oh boy, Spurs still in mid-table. Man City looking to get back to winning ways after losing 4 games in a row. But can they do it this weekend against Tottenham Hotspur? A side that they usually struggle against, a side that they've already lost against not too long ago in the EFL Cup, of course. Now, this is at the Etihad. Guardiola has recently signed a new contract with Manchester City. That will probably inspire a bit of confidence in there. But you know what? I think Spurs are going to do it again. I think Spurs are going to make it difficult for Man City. I think going for the win for the away side in this one is a bit strong, but I'm going to go with a draw in this one. I'm going to sit on the fence, but it's going to be entertaining. I'm going to go with a 3-3 draw. I'm going goals galore in these predictions so far. But let's move on now. Let's go back down south, back to the south coast, where we have Southampton against Liverpool. Southampton will have a little bit of confidence, in fairness. They have been in better form than what they were. They did manage to win a game for once, unbelievably, I know. Just 1 win and 1 draw, though, this season. On the whole, it's not going good. They are rooted to the bottom of the table. Liverpool are at the top of the table. It's a top v bottom clash in this one. Liverpool, of course, incredible form at the moment on top of that as well. Southampton traditionally have been a difficult side for them to play against, particularly at St Mary's, but I just think with the firepower that Liverpool have got, Salah, Diaz, Nunez, you know, I don't see Southampton, with how leaky they have been at the back, being able to get anything out of this one. I'm going to go with a Liverpool victory, and I'm going to go with a big Liverpool victory. I'm going to go 4-0 to the Reds on this one. I think they're going to go marching back up to the northwest with a lot of confidence and all 3 points in the bag as well. But what about their great rivals, Manchester United? Now, they've got their new manager. He's going to officially start a game for the first time for them. You know, he's able to work at last. His first test, though, is going up against Kieran McKenna's Ipswich Town at Portman Road. This will not be an easy game. This is the Sunday evening kickoff, the 4:30 kickoff on Sunday afternoon. But how is this going to go? Well, Ipswich have not been the best this season. I mean, I've been singing the praises at times, but it can't be ignored that they've not been that great. They did manage to get a victory last time out, though. The first victory, finally getting it against Tottenham Hotspurs away from home. They are out of the relegation zone as a result of that. They will have a bit of confidence with that. How Man United would it be of them to lose that first game? How Man United would that be of them? But I've got to back the new man. I've got to back the new man. I've got to back Amorim. He's coming off a 4-1 victory in the Champions League when he was sporting manager against Manchester City, no less. So I feel like they'll just have enough. I think it'll be entertaining. I think it'll be crazy. I'm going for more goals, guys. Lots more goals. 3-2 to the Red Devils in this one. I think Ipswich are going to remain winless at Portman Road. They'll get a win at home eventually. I do think they will, but I think it'll be tough for them. But I tell you what, I'm going to watch that game. I'm definitely going to watch it because it's going to be entertaining for sure. But yeah, which games are you going to be watching this weekend, guys? Let us know in the comments below as always. And of course, keep it subscribed to thefootballchronicle.com to see much more content on the world of football just like this. Like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell as well. And we'll see you very soon, guys. Have a good one.